Whoo! Okay, so let me just pull out the first box. Okay, we got this, and here's the other one. Here we have the Nike SB in the teal box color. So this is basically what I was used to seeing SBs in growing up. And yeah, let's go ahead and pop under the hood and see what we have here. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka turner. Man, these are super nice and wow. I just want to throw this out there that I'm a sucker for brown. These were an auto cop for me, no question. I had to get this in the rotation, if you know what I mean. Man, gum outsole. Just that all over safari print. What really caught my eye were the swooshes. So as you can see, lateral part has the golden swoosh and the medial part has a green swoosh. And some of you might not like that color switch up or that alternate color of the swooshes, but it gives a real vibe to the shoe. So, you know, to each his own. Man, these are super nice. Let's go ahead and move on over to the review part of the shoe. I'll see you there. Alright, so next up we have the Safari colorway. Just like the laser orange, we're also going to break this down into 4 parts or 3 parts before we make that verdict on whether or not it's a cop or not. Now before we go into the price and resale and all that, let's talk about the name of the colorway first. As you all know, this is not the first Safari colorway that came out. Back in the day, Atmos had a collab with Nike SB and they applied that Safari colorway on the Air Max 1. Personally, this may be a hot take, I don't know. I think this is better than the Air Max 1 that came out before. For some reason, the Safari colorway just pops a little bit more on the Nike SBs, and they really did a great job on paying homage to that first Air Max 1 that came out before. So let's talk about the price. Considering the background and the Safari colorway and all that, it's still $100, just like the laser orange that we talked about a while ago. Resale value, that's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and check StockX again on what the Safari colorway goes for now. $370, that was the last sale. It's a little bit higher than the laser orange. There's a little bit more story and a little bit more history with this colorway. Let's go over to the materials on the shoe. So just like the laser orange, there's actually a lot of mixtures of materials here. Toe box is made out of canvas. And nung una, medyo indecisive ako on whether or not it's canvas or some type of mesh. But upon checking, it's actually canvas. And then the Safari print all over the overlays here. To the touch, it feels a lot more stiff than your normal canvas. But I think I'm gonna stick with canvas just because it's a little more rough and a little more stiff than mesh or any other material that comes to mind. It's not leather, it's not suede. So I'm gonna go with canvas on the overlays. Now let's go to the mid panel here. It's actually made of nubuck. Just like the laser orange, it's also nothing remarkable in terms of quality. But what caught my eye, let's go ahead and go over to the swoosh. So the lateral part of the shoe is actually gold, and then on the medial part, it's green. Now this suede is actually really good. Compared to the suede on the laser oranges, this is actually way better. So it goes all the way to the back, and on the heel tab, it's a darker shade of brown, and then there's that green embroidered swoosh on the heel tab. So as for the tongue, it's made out of nylon. I think the black tongue gives it a little bit more contrast just because the shoe is already busy as it is. So the Safari print and then the mismatched colors. So black just kind of tones it down for me. And then you get that black lace on top of all that. Now, if you want to switch it up, just like the laser oranges, they also provided us with alternative laces, and they gave us a set of brown laces. Also a pro model. So on the inside of the shoe, there's extra padding there. And then same as all Nike SBs, you get Zoom Air on that heel. It's nothing remarkable. It's not boost or react, but you know, it gives a little bit of that impact protection on the heel. And Nike SBs is made for skateboarding, so it's only right that they would give that extra cushioning and that extra padding on the inside. Now let's go over the outsole. Now this is my vibe. So I like gum outsoles for some reason. I'm not sure why. It gives a little bit more pop to the shoe. in my opinion. The thing is, gum outsole just sets it off for me in any sneaker. Dapat tama pa rin yung application, but this is a no-brainer since you have a brown upper and then the safari print all over. It's only right for you to slap that gum outsole just to complete the overall look of the shoe. And I think it's way better than any other color. So gum outsole, really good, Nike SB. Let's go ahead and make our final verdict whether or not it's a cop or not. Same thing with the laser orange. If you get this for retail, no question, no debating, just get it. It's $100 for this shoe. It's a beautiful colorway. There's a story behind it, and you get that zoom air. It's not remarkable or anything, but there's a little bit of that technology underfoot. Now, if you get this for resale, so our computation a while ago, which is 18,500 or above that, so within that range, if you have the money to spend, I mean, go ahead and do it. But the thing is, some sneakerheads don't like creasing on the toe box of the sneakers. I personally don't mind it, lalo na kapag leather. But here, the material they use is canvas. So it's gonna crease really, really bad. So bigay ko na kayo ng fair warning. The thing is, if you're gonna spend your hard-earned money, might as well know everything about the shoe that you're gonna purchase. If you're sensitive in regards to creasing and how it would look on a shoe, this is not the best bet, I mean, in my opinion. But still, I don't mind. I love the colorway as a whole, and I don't mind creases on my shoes. So yeah, just a little bit of warning there. If you would pay resale for these, I mean, I would not mind if you have the money, but if you don't, and then you don't like that creasing on your shoe, and you want higher quality, you like leather, if you like premium suede or nubuck or materials like that, this may not be the shoe for you. Still, personally, I love color brown, so it's on autocop for me. Big shout out to the North Kicks for hooking me up with the sneakers. It was a smooth transaction for me, so I had no problems, which I really do recommend for you to buy from them. I'm gonna post their Instagram and Facebook page here on the screen, so might as well go ahead and contact them. By the way, before I almost forget, I completely missed out on the sizing. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Anyway, the sizing on these, I would recommend for you to go half a size up. The material used, as I mentioned, is canvas, so it's a little stiff and there's a little bit of constriction there if you go true to size. So I would recommend for you to go half a size up just to loosen up the tension in the mid-foot part of the shoe. So yeah, just wanted to do a quick little talk on the sizing before we go into the on-feet review. So thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below to be notified on any other future videos I may be posting real soon. Let's go ahead and wrap up this video with an on-feet footage, so really hope you enjoy. Catch you in the next one. Bye.